What's going on, everybody? Happy holidays, soon to be a Merry Christmas. We're back again with another video. We're gonna try to settle this again, even though this probably won't be the last time, but we're gonna try to settle this again. Who's better? Vegeta Blue, Gogeta Blue, or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Conveniently enough, we had to get faced up with this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. First thing, and right here, as you can see, I'm just going to, make sure that the ground is solid enough for our battle, because I lost twice. Believe it or not, I lost twice before this match that you're seeing right now. And, it didn't feel bad because technically these two characters are on the same playing field regarding health. But that's just what it is right now. If you're in ranked and you're getting up higher in ranked, you're going to come up against these characters. So it makes sense to know who's best to use. And I can be completely honest and transparent. I was having a hard time against this guy. Like, he was good, but at the same time, Gogeta is just a hard character to fight. But that ain't gonna stop me from trying to snatch me a dub. So, as you can see here, he's going to max sparking, and that's when you really need to really be cautious, because anything could happen here. You can get hit with an endless combo string that knocks off all your health, or you can get hit with that ultra big bang Kamehameha. Luckily, full power charge gives us a little bit of an ability to compete in a Vanish war. However, my vanishes today, at least at the start of today, were not optimal, but we still managed to make some lemons out of some lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Use the buffs, use the skills, because that's the only way to turn the tides in some cases. So right here, you're gonna see he's gonna go into sparking again. I can't stop it. Wild Sense is ridiculous. Now, Big Bang Kamehameha is a game-ending attack, so you must vanish. If you can get off that vanish, oh my gosh, you just extended the match. So now you just have to take that opportunity and not waste it. Use the stuff. And I'm not even going to get a chance to use my ult here, but we're going to fight. So even as you can see here, just getting hit with a couple of those vanish attacks are detrimental. So we're gonna eat our spinach and we're going to full power charge. We're gonna be like Popeye the Sailor Man. And we're going to, oh my God, we are just going to clutch here. This is what happens when you eat your spinach. You get to do stuff like this. Now watch and pay attention. Look at that. Stay aggressive. Don't act like you're afraid. So now, here we're coming up against a Hit where we technically have the advantage, but Hit is a great character, and when I first started playing this game, I actually mained Hit for a bit. Really enjoyable character to use, great abilities there. I can probably make a video about him later on. But here you can see that we're not overwhelming him, I'll say, but I am trying to stagger the vanishes just so that, because I can tell that he's good at vanishing. In terms of actually using Vegito, I don't know. The game just feels a little bit clunky right now, to where every time I try to do some combos and I try to go up, I fall short. Very weird occurrence happening here, but we still got good combat. We've got decent skills, nothing that's, it's more so things to help you. You've got a buff and you've got full power charge, so you instantly get a full set of key. It's not max sparking, but it's much cheaper than max. It's actually half the cost of max sparking, which makes a lot of sense when you say it out loud. So we're gonna take advantage and use that skill here. He's almost finished and we still got 3 health bars, but he's still going to manage to punch us right in our face. And that's fine. We'll let him have that because we're using a fusion character. It's already not fair, but we're going to go into sparking mode of our own. And he's going to be in sparking as well, so we're just going to duke it out here a little bit. He's going to try to punch me in the face again, but I learned, see, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. However, we're going to distract him with some Ki Blast, hit him with one of the nicely animated final Kamehas. As you can see, the little flash of Vegeta and Goku there, just to remind us that it's a fusion of Goku and Vegeta. And that's all you really need to end the match. It was a little bit of overkill, but nonetheless, pretty decent. So now we move on to Gogeta Blue, and coincidentally enough, the other guy was using the exact same person. So like I said, you run into lots of fusions when you get up to this level. So here we're going to start off the battle. We're just throwing hands. It's pretty interesting. And this is a rematch because I had already beaten him in the previous one pretty quickly, I might add. So it looked like he was kind of button mashing there. I don't know. You tell me. but he is going full on aggressive. He's like, I'm not losing to you again. So we're just going to calmly, and you see, that's where I fell short again. I don't know why that's happening, but it's just how it is right now. So we're not gonna let us get bullied by ourselves. He's going to use that little Stardust barrier, which is actually pretty good right now. I never really got a chance to use it in any of these matches because, you know, I was just about on a tear, but he's not bad. He's just, you know, he's trying to win. And he used that instant transmission quite a lot. So, oh my gosh, did you guys see that? Hold up, we gotta see that again. Don't ask me to do this again, but somehow we managed to grab him out of his vanish attack. That's what I call timing. That's not even a trick of the character. That's all me. I did that on purpose. Haters will say it's fake. So now he's gonna try to rush us right now. Instant transmission is a broken skill, especially if you use it the right way. You get an instant lock off, so that gives you an opportunity to charge if you use it the right way. It can be detrimental, especially if it's used on yourself. Like, it doesn't matter who is a victim to instant transmission. So you need to make sure that your vanishes are on point, or your super counters, whichever one you prefer to use. Fighting underwater is never my favorite. The sound is kind of off, and it's hard to charge underwater, so getting out of there is typically my strat. If I can send someone down there, you know, maybe, but that does give them a little bit of an element of surprise because they can just rush you out of nowhere. So he's gonna try to use my own attack against me. I'm already behind you. So we're just going to keep on hitting him because, you know, he's trying to figure out what day it is. And it all comes down to this vanish battle, vanish, and then you just send him down and let him make his own crater. He's eating that dirt. And that's just the power of Vegeta Blue. Vegeta Blue is just good. Strong, heavy attacks and great abilities. So now we're going to go for another matchup, and this one is a lot less fair, and it's no detriment on to this fighter because he was actually very good. This is the round that I decided. He did not get a win off me, unfortunately, but this is the round that I'm deciding to use in this video because I finally got to actually pull off an ultimate with Gogeta in this fight. And it's typically like once you let Gogeta pull off his ultimate, the match is pretty much over. It's just, you know, it's just fact at this point, but he's pretty good. And you can see me falling short, even like I was saying before, for a lot of combo strings. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, look at that. I'm supposed to be inching up. Now, I don't know. Is that me or is it the game? Because I'm pretty good at doing that. I'm not, not even to talk too good about myself. I'm pretty good at doing that. So one thing I'll also say is that it always just comes down to the character, not the character. It comes down to the fighter because this guy was actually pretty good. He was very aggressive. I hate revenge counters. Like, people use them and they use them against me. You'll rarely see me using one. But he was very aggressive. He stayed aggressive. So the only thing you can do with that is just try to end the game. And that's what I decided to do here. Now, if I had it my way, I would have just finished that combo string, but we're going to win that Vanish War. And then we're just going to pull off another beautifully animated final Kamehameha. I mean, it's not a final Kamehameha, but, you know, it is the final Kamehameha of this match. And it was rather quick because, you know, health bar advantage, power advantage, call it what you want. We're just using the abilities we were given. So now on to the broken Gogeta. And I don't feel bad for this match here either because we're versing an Ultra Instinct Goku. Now Mastered Ultra Instinct does have that extra health bar, but you know, that's not what we're up against right now. So we're gonna get hit with that unblockable grab, which is fine. This guy played somewhat, not completely aggressive. He was definitely, we're definitely trying to feel each other out. I try to feel people out, see what they're like playing the game, just getting started. So here I'm like, okay, I've got enough. I understand it now. And my vanishes, for whatever reason, were on point here. I don't know if that's Gogeta advantage or not, but I was just on point with my vanishes here in this match. Like, I can't complain too much. He's gonna try to buff, and you know, we're just gonna rain down Big Bang Kamehameha on his head. And believe it or not, he actually gave up at this point. Now, usually I'll give people a chance. I'm like, okay, maybe his controller disconnected or something. I don't know. It's going to be right here. If they swing, I'm like, okay, we're back in there. But they never came back. They just said, finish it. So when they say just finish it, I just have to smash it. So we're just going to say, let's just end this quick and get it over with. And it's a good opportunity to pull off this ultimate attack. It's not even like we need to do it. We could have just had this over already, but I'm theatrical every now and then. And that's just how this match concluded. That's it. Like you just finished. SS4, Gogeta, you just finished. And that's how it is. So now we're gonna get into our last match of the video versus 17 from Super. And I gotta admit, I get a little concerned when I see a 17 or I see a Gohan on the other side of the battle, because that means they about to start cooking. So we're going to act like we're not afraid, and we're gonna charge. We're gonna grab him right out of his Ki Blast and get this match started the right way with a good old Vanish War to assert dominance. Now that's not the typical fashion of how it goes, because, you know, in some cases the other person just lost that one and then they're actually a god at vanishing. But it is what it is. This guy is ready to throw hands, and I'm ready to throw hands right back. So we're gonna, you know, just get into this perception battle here. All is well, you know, even though it doesn't look like it is. Now time these. If you're mashing at the moment you clash like that, it's an instant loss. And sometimes I get perplexed when I lose those and I got it perfectly, but it is what it is. So, you know, just don't be mashing. This game punishes you for mashing, and it does a pretty good job of that. So now this 17 player is absolutely starting to put the mittens on me. And I don't mean just any mittens, like I mean snow mittens. He is pulling out everything, and he said, okay, I'm not gonna lose. I'm going to try to tenderize the air real quick. But then I have to remember for a moment, I'm like, wait, I'm playing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I can do this. So he's gonna continue to put mittens on me, but we're gonna say, no, we've had enough of your mittens. We're going to send him flying right after that little perception there. And once you get sent flying, you have half a bar of health left. It's just over already. If you don't win them vanishes, we're just going to get him a nice little spin kick and call it the end of the match. So yeah, from what you've seen here today, who can we really say is better? It's hard. It's still hard. But I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'm going to have to give it to him because I had a hard time fighting him. And he's just overwhelming as a character overall. Nobody wants to rematch after that. But, you know, unless you're a psycho. But it is what it is. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, y'all. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace!